Where I was shocked was there has been so much disingenuous commentary surrounding the Lakers and surrounding Bronny, and folks immediately resuming it after being quiet on all fronts for a month.
Fam, thank you once again for taking the time to pop in. The channel is exploding, and it's all because of you. Your comments, your likes, your support is vital. Let's get it. Keep up the great job, people. Now, let's talk about Nick Wright, Stephen A. Smith, LeBron and Bronny. Because when I heard these recent comments by Nick Wright, I almost popped a brain vessel. What's this show? The Walking Dead? I think we have a version of that in sports media. Because these people who make a lot of money to give good analysis sure as hell act like they're brain dead. Facts. I don't know Nick Wright personally, so I can't speak to his character outside of TV. But Nick Wright has built his career as a LeBron apologist, attacking legends like Jordan and Kobe while clout chasing his way through sports media. Facts. And now he's coming for Stephen A. Smith. But does he really have a point? Or is it just another desperate attempt to stay relevant? See, from my perch and looking at him as a TV analyst, what I see is a vulture, a carcass eater, an insect, a leech in this ecosystem of sports talk. He's the lead host on First Things First, which, by the way, is a good show. Shout out to Kevin Wiles, my favorite host. But other than his occasional good football analysis, I'll give him that, Nick Wright appears to be a con man to me. I don't trust him. He made a name for himself by banging on Jordan's legacy, lying on Kobe, and being anti-Tom Brady, all the while being a toilet bowl for LeBron James. He carved out a niche in the market and he sat in it. Right? Letting honesty, integrity, respect, all of that go out the window. Period. Remember, right? This is the same guy who gloated like a little boy in his first erection trying to discredit Jordan and his steal stats. Okay? Like he was, let me not get into that. But now he's chomping at the leg of Stephen A. Smith. Right? Like almost like another way to clout chase like he's done his whole career. Okay? Now, we're all familiar with the LeBron-Bronny fiasco. LeBron pulled a power play to get his son to the league. Bronny was drafted in the second round, which doesn't come with a guaranteed contract. But thanks to LeBron's influence, he got a 4-year, $9 million deal, unheard of for a player who struggled to prove himself on the court. Yes? Many of us felt his spot could have been given to a stronger player, actually needs the money, who needs an NBA contract, who needs to get his family out of a crazy situation. LeBron's slogan is earned, not given. But it seems like this was given and not earned, huh? The Lakers have been a circus as usual, but I'll say this, they in 5th place, 6th place in the West. JJ Redick is still standing. Kudos. Alright. Bronny was sent to the G League, right? And he started turning up. He scored 31 in his best game. And what happens next, y'all? He gets called up right on cue. Right? They decided to put him in the first quarter of the Philly game. And Tyrese, it's like Tyrese Maxey eyes lit up and he barbecued him. Not to mention Philadelphia smacked the Lakers with no Joel Embiid. You got Anthony Davis and LeBron, and they didn't have Joel Embiid and they got blown out. How embarrassing is that? So this is what triggered Stephen A. to release the Kraken on LeBron James. But it gets worse. According to Stephen A., members of Klutch came at him for his comments. Who the are these people, fam? Who the are they? Like, I really need to know. The audacity to think you can control what somebody says or thinks. Get the f out of here. Who, like, that makes my blood boil. I'm not gonna hold you. Shaq, Charles Barkley, Stephen A. Say what you want about them, but they not gonna be intimidated or punked by Klutch like a lot of these other dudes on. But it leads to a deeper issue, and the reason why channels like this one and others are necessary. How many media members who don't have the cachet or the kahunas to stand up to Klutch? How many of them are there? Remember, Klutch represents more than enough media members. So are you really going to criticize the guy who negotiates your contract, the guy who was trying to buy an NBA team, the guy who's a billionaire? Huh? No, I don't think so. I was shocked by Chris Broussard the other day. He bashed LeBron and AD for crying for more help. I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe it. Broussard is a Klutch client, and Lord knows he's been soft as a baby's butt on LeBron. Right? I tuned him out years ago, but he opened up my ear again. Let's see how long this lasts. I did a video on what he said about LeBron and help, printed on the end screen for you. Colin Cowherd is another one who seems to be his own man. He came out and banged on LeBron and Bronny. Banged on him. The whole saga. Not necessarily Bronny, but the whole saga. And Cowherd, let me remind you, is a LeBron Glazer. Okay? So there's something going on. And that brings me back to Nick Wright. Nick Wright's response to Stephen A is even weirder. Right? Nick Wright is a Cowherd wannabe. Okay? He said jack shit about Cowherd's LeBron rant. Had nothing to say. But he has a lot to say about Stephen A. Smith. Very interesting. Funny thing is, what Cowherd said was 10 times worse. Take a clip, take a listen to the clip of what Nick had to say, and when we come back, we'll wrap it up.
So Bronny got some real minutes in that Philly game the other day, even first quarter minutes, in fact. He struggled, and JJ went on the podium and said that he kind of blamed himself, put him on national television. Stephen A. even came out and blamed LeBron or said that LeBron has a serious role in it. What's your real take on the situation?
I was shocked at the reaction to this game. Shocked. Now listen, Bronny did not play well. He was 0 for 5. He had 3 turnovers. There's no denying. And Bronny now is 1 for 16 shooting in the NBA. I think 0 for 7 from 3. And that's brutal for a number of reasons, but not the least of which are he's going to play so little. Now, even if he has a couple decent, 2-3 minute stretches in garbage time, his numbers are going to be horrifying. And so, that just, is life of a late second round pick into the bench guy. Where I was shocked was there has been so much disingenuous commentary surrounding the Lakers and surrounding Bronny, and folks immediately resuming it after being quiet on all fronts for a month. The moment Bronny gets some more NBA minutes and plays poorly, it just struck me as transparent. So let me go to the Lakers piece of it and then the Bronny piece of it. I know you all saw it. It was TV commentary and also very popular social media posts where they would show the Lakers record last year with Darvin Ham through 10 games, 12 games, 20 games, 24 games, and then their record this year with J.J. Redick. Show last year they won the in-season tournament with Darvin Ham. This year they didn't even qualify for it with J.J. Redick. And it was, everyone blamed Darvin. But now look at them now. And then the Lakers got hot, moved up to the 5 seed. The records are wildly different. They're 5 games over 500 earlier than they have been in any year in the last few years. And all those accounts and takes went away. And the exact same thing happened with Bronny. So Bronny started off in the G League struggling. And you would see his stats and his plus minus and his all of it publicized all the time. And then the last few weeks, he is crushed in the G League. Last 3 games in the G League, 23, 6, and 5 averages. A career high, he had 30-something the other night. 43% from the field, 46% from 3, 89% from the line. And all those accounts went away entirely. Just, we're not talking about it. So I was like, well, that's just and so there was so much of, oh my goodness, I know this is what LeBron wants, but is it good for Bronny? Is he, it's so much of that. And then when Bronny was cooking in the G League, which now people are going to be like, oh, anybody can cook in the G League.
All right, enough. I can't do too much of the crying and the whining. Dude sounds like the type to get his lunch money taken and he'll go home and cry to his pet turtle. Facts. So, let me understand. Bronny starts showing flashes in the G League and nobody cares. But the second he steps on the NBA floor and gets cooked, suddenly it's a problem. And Stephen A calls it out, but you're mad? Make it make sense, man. But yet, the dude, you drink his bath water, bangs on LeBron. Even worse, and your crickets? What a cow, man. People really want Bronny to go away and come back when there's something there. Nobody is saying he won't be a good NBA player one day. But right now, it's another act for the circus. Laker fans want to win. They don't want this foolishness. Nick reminds me of Will Smith. But what do you mean in your face, Hoops? All right, listen. If Adam Sandler makes the same joke about Jada, the white guy, is Will going berserk on national TV? Nah. But if the black guy says it, all hell breaks loose. Shots fired. Same energy here? No? Stephen A says it, and Nick is on his menstrual. Like a cow, like I said. Where's that energy for Colin? See, Nick's energy is selective. I see it. Or am I the only one that sees it? That's the question. This is Glazier behavior at its finest. Simple. Anyway, get in the comments, fam. What is your take on this situation? Don't let me persuade you. I wanna get your honest opinion because I'm done with this dude. Is Nick a glazer or is he right? Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you want to be first on deck for this work. I love you all. Till the next video, be safe and God bless.